Hey guys, how are you? Welcome to my channel. Welcome back. If you've watched my videos before, you know I film fairly often, and it's been a minute. It's probably been 2 weeks since I filmed a video. It's been just a really crappy 2 weeks. But over the past couple of days, a few people have reached out to me and asked if I was okay, because I guess I filmed that often that they were wondering how I was doing. One person on YouTube actually said, hey, you know, what happened? Where are you? We miss you. It's very sweet. Thank you very much. I still find it funny that so many of you actually watch these videos. It's very kind of you. I hope I give you something that is worth watching. Yeah, it's been a couple weeks. I have just been in a place that did not warrant filming. I had a cold sore that was apocalyptic. It looked like I was wearing a piece of Lady Gaga's meat dress on my lip. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. And just feeling really terminally single, just really awful. I took a walk along the strip today. I got some color, as you can tell. This isn't makeup. This is my real skin tone. And you know, I watched a whole bunch of couples walking down that strip, and there were some doozies, and they all had a boyfriend or a girlfriend or a husband or a wife, and I'm thinking, how the heck do you have a partner and I'm still this single? Oh, something's got to be wrong. And I have a little financial insecurity that's really kind of heavy in my heart. I'm having some dental work done the end of the month on the 29th. I'm actually having, you know, because if you've watched my videos, you know that I overshare on everything, right? So it won't be a shock that I'm telling you something very intimate. I'm having a denture made. I know. Could I be more attractive? I'm having a denture made for my upper teeth. Yeah, so there's a little shame involved in that as well. But whatever. So that's coming up, and I don't even know how I'm going to pay for it. But a credit card will be involved, I'm sure. So let's stop talking about self-pity, and let's start talking about how much money I'm making. Well, that won't improve my mood. All right, so let's start talking about money. I have another video I made when I was 9 months into my journey as a flight attendant. This video will reflect my pay or my income after I've been around for a little bit more than a year. So this will include 2 raises. I have one at 6 months, I should say, and I got one at a year. And then I want to say as of today, I get another raise that might bump me just up over $25 an hour. Not bad, since I started this a year ago at just over $20 an hour. 1 year later, a year and 2 months later, I'll be just over 25. So not too bad for an ultra low cost carrier. Most airlines pay more. If you work for a mainline, like a major mainline, or a legacy carrier, you're probably gonna start at like $25, $27 an hour. Which is great. Congratulations. I'm staying where I am. I love my airline, and I'm paid fairly well for the work I do. And I love my airline. There, I've said it again. All right, so let's talk. In the airline business, in the industry, typically flight attendants are paid twice a month. There's a middle of the month paycheck, which is usually larger than your end of the month paycheck. This is, I think, a general statement, but I think most of us are paid around the same way. So what's going to happen, the first pay, again, I'm speaking for my experience in my airline. I'm not speaking for my airline, but my airline schedules me at least 72 hours a month, usually a little bit more. So they're going to break my paychecks up into 36 hours each paycheck. The first paycheck, which is half of the 72. The first paycheck will be 36 hours. The next paycheck will be 36 hours and whatever else I worked after 72 hours. For example, one paycheck I'll be talking about is for 36 hours. The other paycheck I'll be talking about is for 42 hours and 6 minutes. So I worked that many hours total, but the first paycheck is 36 hours. The other paycheck is 36 plus the balance of the hours I worked. Does that make any sense? All right, so let's talk about paychecks. Oh, I should say, one other aspect of a paycheck is called per diem. Per diem, every airline will pay their flight attendants a little bit of money per hour they're away from their domicile or their base. My airline pays me $2.25 an hour every hour I'm away. So if my trip starts at midnight on Friday and I pull away from the airport at midnight and I pull back into the airport on Tuesday, I'm going to get $2.25 per hour I'm gone, every hour I'm gone, even while I'm on a layover. So that money adds up, and I'll tell you about that too. So let's talk about I have my post-it notes with my notes here. Let's talk about the paycheck that I got on the 30th. My gross pay, which includes everything, is $8.95. The only other money I would earn in this paycheck would be if I got any commissions or bonuses for having had credit card applications approved with my number on them. We give out credit card applications in the air. So if I had, $100 in bonuses, that would have been added to this paycheck, but I didn't have any. So my gross pay was $8.95. For taxes, health insurance, and union dues, that came to $210. So my net pay for the 30th was $685 after those deductions. Again, that's for 36 hours. So that's a simple paycheck. The next paycheck is still pretty simple, but there's a couple things that are added together. So I was paid for 42 hours and 6 minutes. Add my per diem. Now my total per diem, my total number of hours away from base in April was 289 hours and 289.85 hours away from base times $2.25. That equals $652.16. I'm not sure if that's taxable or not. I know that with the new tax code that started this year, some per diem is taxable, but from the looks of my taxes between these two paychecks, it doesn't look like there's that much of a difference. So maybe it was taxed, I don't know. But $652.16 plus 42 hours of pay. My gross pay for the 15th was $1,740 minus $280 in taxes, union dues, benefits. My net pay was $1,460. So $1,460 plus $685 from the other paycheck was a grand total of $2,145. So my net pay, not my gross, but my net pay for April was $2,145. That includes my hours. That right now I'm probably getting paid $24.60 something an hour. As of I think today, I'll be making just over $25, like $25.70 or something like that, from now on until my next annual increase. So again, $2,145 is my net pay, give or take a few cents. That's got to pay for my rent, which is $5.25 a month, my renter's insurance, which is $20 a month. My electric bill is probably $20 a month. I don't run my AC unless... Now, I'm like an animal. I can live in almost any environment. I typically don't turn my AC on until it's like 85. 85 is when I turn my AC on. Otherwise, I have a fan and I'm fine. But I want to keep my electric bill down because I'm broke. My cell phone, all that stuff, total is I think $150. I have T-Mobile, and I have all sorts of things added on to that. My watch and a couple other things. And then food, clearly, and other necessities. I probably save $150 a month after my spending, which is not really great. My budgeting is just crap. But I'm making enough to actually survive fairly easily and fairly well. I'm not one of those people who chases after trips. Some of my coworkers, they drop trips to try to pick up trips with more credit. They'll try to move their days off around, and they'll try to just work as many hours as possible. A lot of my coworkers will brag that they worked 110 hours and to get all that money, and that's great. I'm not really successful. I don't really try that hard, but I'm not really that successful in terms of picking up trips. In my airline, picking up a trip is still based on seniority. And for some reason, it's always a person who's like 500 numbers ahead of me that gets they pull whatever trip I tried to get. So I don't, my motivation, for picking up trips is pretty low because I never seem to keep it when I try to get a trip. So I enjoy my days off. Lately, my days off, I've been spending time by the pool. You can see my tan. I like being tan. This is my happy place. I went to the movies yesterday. I saw the Avengers Infinity War, whatever it is. No spoilers. But I'm rambling. That's a little bit about my pay for my first year. I'll make another video next year, next May, to give you an idea of what my next jump will be in terms of pay. The way things are happening, I'm going to blink twice and it'll be next May because this year is already flying by. Can you believe it? It's already May 2018. Crazy, crazy. All right, so I'm going to let you go here, and this will be one of my shorter videos. Amazing, amazing. So once again, I will remember to ask you to subscribe. I just love to see that little number bump up a little bit every couple of days. Just to know that you guys are watching and listening is just a huge boost. And I just adore you guys. The comments are always so nice to read, and I try to respond to most of them. So hit that subscribe button. And if you have any comments or questions or want to say anything nice, feel free, be nice. Make a comment or drop a question below, and I will talk to you guys later. Okay? Fly safe. Bye.